Take a breath, my friends. Take a breath. All right, guys. I'll wait for you. Come closer. Come closer than you've ever come close. Without resistance. Without writing a story. Without kicking and screaming. Get close to love. Get close to the loving love, the beloved love that exists right here, right now in this room with you and I. Take a breath. This live stream is a brand new live stream. You've never seen it. You never heard it. I've never seen it. I've never heard it. I've never spoke it. This is where messengers and instruments and conduit and matchmakers for the divine operate. Not only has Brother Sage been identified through the human design program, through my son Matt Senna, and another person, that I'm a manifest generator. That is exactly what I do. Things manifest, and in ways that are beyond my imagination, and in the greatest good possible for all concerned in whatever it is that's manifesting. Take a breath. New choices for you guys. New choices. And you see, the things that were the most difficult for you up until now, the challenges, the triggers, the charges, including all the twists and turns in your life and in your navigating through your so-called mind. Take a breath. New choices are before you now. New choices so that the adjustments that you find yourself in from minute to minute will not be scary. They will not feel harmful. They will not feel threatening. They will not even feel unkind or unloving. The choices you make from this moment and in every moment to commit to your greatest good, to commit to your greatest health, to commit to your greatest evolution, to commit to your greatest prosperity, to commit to your greatest connection, intimacy, love, that kind of thing, and your greatest freedom ever. See, people use terms like sovereign. Oh, I'm a sovereign being, I'm a sovereign human being, I'm a sovereign soul, I'm a sovereign God being. Om Namah Shivaya, there's Babaji. Om Namah Shivaya, right next to Saint Germain. Where'd Krishna go? There was a Krishna over here. Krishna, where'd you go? So, you're being asked to commit to loving yourself in ways you really know how. You do know how to love yourself. You do know how to nurture yourself. You do know how to acknowledge yourself. And you do know how to care for yourself. You do. So when will now be a good time for you to do that? Now, tonight is the great shift. All the stars have lined up. All the universes have lined up. All the tumblers have fallen into place. Take a breath. Hey, this live stream's touching billions. It doesn't matter who jumps on this live stream tonight. It's going to be replayed when this is all over. Take a breath. Course in Miracles right there. And what does it tell us? There is no order of difficulty in miracles. Course in Miracles. Boom. Came out in 1978, 77, somewhere in there. You see, no miracle is greater, no miracle is lesser. They're all miracles. And there's only one miracle, and that's the shift of perception back to at-one-ment. That's the word they use. Some call it atonement. Some people call it the shift of perception. You see, If your perception is on abundance, it will flow unending, effortlessly through your hands, through your supply, through your resources, through your possessions, through your bank accounts, through your wallets and purses and backpacks and hip packs and suitcases full of $1 million bills, millions of dollars. All that is flowing through you despite old patterns and thinking and scarcity mentality and poverty mentality. And you see, that's changing right now. You're aware of that. It's changing in this moment because you're like Mercury. You can become whatever the situation, condition, or person you're with arises in you so that there will be peace between you and peace everywhere. Take a breath. And I'm not charging for this live stream, even though donations would be helpful. All you people who are still holding back and tithing to Brother Sage, what are you thinking? Go to brothersage.com/donations and ka-ching this way. And anybody who ka-chings can have a conversation that matters with Brother Sage. You're welcome to make a donation, have some quality time, crack open your case, clear your mind, your field, your heart, and let life be meaningful again. Let life be full again. Let life be purposeful again for you. If that's your intention, if that's what you want. Now, I'm listening to this Neville Goddard tape for 8 hours tonight. And they tell you, you'll have $3 million coming your way. And you will become a multimillionaire by morning. Consider that as a possibility. That by morning, you're a multimillionaire and you have more money than you'll need. Just think how much fun that would be. Do those things you've been wanting to do. Go those places you wanted to go. See those people you wanted to see. Give gifts in ways you've never given gifts before. And fill up, fill up, fill up. Fill up the light, fill up the love, fill up the laughter, fill up the cup. It's running over. The cup is running over. Now, who preaches like this at church? That brings you so in the moment, so in the middle of having it all, living life on purpose, having love throughout every day, if not as often as you can stand it during the day. I've had miracles every day. I don't know, since I got here. If I really look, if you really slow down, you really get your brain quiet enough, you'll see the incidences that happen for you today, the co-incidences, the encounters. Why did you go to the stores you went to today? Why did you go to the places you went to today? I went swimming at the beach. And when I went swimming at the beach, I swam like I always do. I head out to that driftwood, giant driftwood on the black edge of the barrier where people go swimming. And I decided to lay back, and right next to me is these two women that are laying back, floating on the ocean, breathing, floating. I said, this is a lovely thing to do, is just surrender. Know that everything's fine. And one of them, Suzanne, looks at me and says, oh, I teach breathing work. Yes, this, that, and the other thing, and this is what we do. I said, I love the whole idea. Show me. So we lay back, and she grabs my hand, and we're holding hands, and she's holding the hand of the woman next to her, and we're laying on the ocean, just laying there. Every now and then, there'd be a splash coming over the driftwood, and the wave would just ripple through us, and we just bobbed a little bit and just stayed there for the longest time. I wasn't going to let go. She wasn't going to let go. We just met. It's, synchronistic. Then I said, hey, thank you. She says, we have a booth over there. Team USA. What do they call their group? I just met them, got their business card today. World Team Now. World Team Now. Is that an awesome name for an organization? World Team Now. She also leads skaters into skating. She has a place where she has 8 students and they roller skate. Not the blades, the wheels. Anyway, I'm a multimillionaire now. It's been declared, it's been intended, it's been spoken, it's been anchored in the divine, and the God or source energy has been dropped down. So you're going to expect a whole new Brother Sage makeover in the next 24 hours. So get ready. You ain't seen nothing yet. By the way, if you people can hang around, play with me the next 200-300 years, we'll see who's mastered immortality and getting younger. I've done a pretty good job of it. I've been working on it for a lot of years. Don't need numbers. Green salt, that's green salt right there. And that's tahini. Now, what do we got in the fruit department? Kiwi, bananas, mangoes, avocados. Do you have a mango over there? No. Cucumber. Coconut water. Huh. Simple life. It's a simple life. You can live a simple life. If you can keep your thoughts simple, if you can keep your actions simple, if you can be more, do less, be more. Take a breath. Take a breath. Just be more. Be more of whatever it is you are. You're right? Just be more than and drink more pee if you can do that. Where's my Shivalu? This is what's left over from drinking. But this was collected about 10 minutes ago. And my friends, it's called the nectar of immortality for a reason. Immortals drank their pee. Immortals do Shivambu. If you will do Shivambu and be willing to step out of your comfort zone and tell other people to drink of themselves the golden, ultra-filtered golden blood plasma water, and yes, wherever you got the idea that urine was a waste product, they lied to you. That's what happened. They lied to us. Like pretty much every established governing authority on the planet lied to you. Back in 1917, when the Rockefeller Foundation decided to take over healthcare worldwide, and they decided to demonizing all the alternative healthcare practices, including naturopathy, including some of this and that, and urotherapy. We all know it's been a lie. So let's drink. Let's drink to the truth. The drink to the truth will set you free, recycled from yourself, for yourself, and it came right through you. Just like the truth from the divine feminine and from the divine mother, it's not by you. I didn't make up the truth. It didn't just show up one day. It came through me. And then the knowingness came with it. So, cheers, mate. Blessings, my friends. Welcome to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. The show is the multidimensional reality that Earth keeps playing on the projector called your mind. 24/7, 365 days of the year, since you left the safest, the most healthiest, and most nourishing water world in its own self. I mean, it was a world all unto itself. You weren't even thinking about there's other worlds, right? When you're in there, in your mom's belly, peeing and drinking, and you know what we're doing? We're looping, and just came out beautiful and healthy, right? You didn't consider, there's another world, there's other planets, there's activity outside this belly. Is it a belly? It just seems like water. Anyway, then you're here and you figure it out somehow. So God bless each and every one of you. I love you and appreciate each and every one of you for coming to the live stream shows of Brother Sage, because without you, there wouldn't be the motivation, the determination, and the warrior coming out of me to take a stand, take a stand, take a stand for love, take a stand for oneness, take a stand for unity. So that's what I do with my clients. They'll call me up from India, they'll call me up from Africa, they'll call me up from the Netherlands, they'll call me up from Australia, they call me up from Ireland, they call me up from North Carolina, and even British Columbia. Johannesburg, all kinds of places. There are clients that have conversations that matter with Brother Sage. And what a joy to be that guy. And what a joy to be able to hold enough sensitivity and compassion and love for the people that, you know, I'm having conversations with, that they can just be open, honest, transparent, and naked in front of me. And it feels that way when I'm with you. I really got nothing to hide. Not at all. The other day I had a new client, and we went from having a meet and greet into a full-out session, a consultation coaching session. And we're both into water. We're both in the golden water. At some point I said, you know what, hold on a second. I'm just going to pee right here. She says, yep, we're brother and sister. You can just go ahead and talk to me on the phone while you're peeing in a jar. And that's how chill a lot of people are in this community. It's like, oh, you pee in the bath? I do too. My God, everybody should know they do that. You know, you pee in the pool, you pee in the ocean. Yeah, well, people say that the ocean is really plankton pee and human pee. Or if you're taking your dogs and your cats, it might be dog and cat pee. So we're just going to dial it down one more notch tonight, because we're going into a Sunday. And we need some golden material to make it all right. It's a golden time we're in, my friends. This is the golden age, and we are the Goldens. We are bringing in and ushering in a new age, which is not a new age. So don't get hung up on the term New Age. You know, they pretty demonized that one and said, oh, all the people who have walked away from religion and from their churches and synagogues and from their temples and their mosques, and they're walking with God, and they're talking with the divine, and they're living a life outside of religion. Oh, my God, they're blasphemous. They're New Agers. They're the guys who dangle crystals, right? And put pyramids on their heads and drink phytoplankton or masterpiece with marine sea plasma. Oh, my God. And we even gobble down 3-year-old fermented enzymes called Zen cleanse. We are a whole nother world all into ourselves. So we are the Goldens. And we don't require food in order to be healthy, happy, holy, and alive. Food is just a plaything. You guys get that part? When you're still going, all right, should I fast? Can I fast? Do I need to fast? Is this a good time to fast? Do I need a reason to fast? Am I fasting for spiritual reasons? Am I fasting because I'm overweight, underweight, and I want to get my absorption back up and running again, so I actually put on some muscle or lose some weight? You know, that's a mind fuck. And that'll drag you down. It's thinking and thinking and thinking. You know, what's really other thing that messes with your head is nutrition. Did I get nutrition right? Do I got enough amino acids and protein? Do I have vitamin C? Did I got some zinc in there and some magnesium? Whoa, can I do that? Can I live this way? How many stores do I have to shop at or go online and get the latest product from the newest fad naturopathic doctor who's got radio talk shows, and they're on the Freedom Circuit, and they've got 1 million plus, 2 million plus followers, and they've got online websites with products, and they've got fancy glitzy webinars and pricing and email and newsletter. They got it down. It's very sophisticated. I'm not doing that yet, but I'll be a multimillionaire in the morning. Things will change. Bear with. You might become a multimillionaire in the morning. Are you ready? It's like asking people if you want to fall in love. Are you ready? Are you ready to take that big step? Are you ready to be as open and as honest and relaxed about yourself and your life than ever before? Are you up for that? Are you willing to give up your act, your past, your drama, your hurt, your pain, your shit? Are you ready to do that? Because this is your chance to take the leap of faith and find out that what happens when you jump off a cliff right? You jump off the cliff, you take the leap of faith, because some voices jump. And one of two things will happen. They'll either be a bridge or you'll learn to fly. There's no more worst case scenarios, dear friends, beloved ones. Let's get that program out of our brain. Oh, what's the worst case scenario will happen if this happens that way and it doesn't happen the way I'd like it to happen? Could there be a worst case scenario? No, no. It's all for the greatest good. It's all for the greatest good. Now, grokking that, understanding that, and wrapping your mind around it might take some practice. I went to garage sale today. I bought a whole sample kit of Young Living essential oils for $5. The lady says, "Oh, I don't really know what these are. These are my husband's." I said, "Oh, those are Young Living essential oils." I said, "How much?" She says, "I don't know. Give me some." I said, "How about $5?" So I bought like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. I'm just checking them out because some of them were empty. Damn it. Peppermint is full. Let's take a whiff. No, wait. What's a really good one? Lavender. Purification. Joy. God, I love joy. Do you have any joy in your life? One of my joys is a sister in Puerto Rico named Leslie Joy. Shout out to Leslie Joy out in Puerto Rico. One of my first soulmate, her name was Lisa Joy. And we did the lecture circuit when she was channeling Melchizedek, the order of the Melchizedek priests. And at one point we decided to do the lecture circuit. So we did the New York scene and we did the DC scene. And at one point, I think we were in Washington at that time. And we ended up meeting this woman who claims that she is at the 13th order of Melchizedek priests. She's at the 13th level, or 13th order. She says, "You are a Melchizedek priest too. I recognize you." I said, "Thank you." I was like 24, 25, just went through an international rebirthing convention. I'm going, I'm in the order of the Melchizedek. I get that. I understand Melchizedek consciousness. It doesn't matter to me, and I'm just saying this now in present time. I didn't say this 13th order high priestess, that numbers don't really matter. It's all ego. I said, "Well, it's an honor to be in your presence." She said, "Honor to be in your presence." And so there was that recognition, and then later on, my soulmate and I split up. We went in different directions because that's the way it worked, and I'm not going to go into details. But I feel the same way about levels, which is another that word, that instead of 13 degrees levels, or a 33rd Mason, or a Reiki master, you are. You are a channel for that energy, whether it's Reiki, or whether it's multi-millions of dollars, or whether it's healing, and whether it's, preparing gourmet foods, drawing pictures, dancing, singing, laughing, whatever it is. Give it fully. And don't worry about if you have the right credentials and if you have the higher or lower degrees. Do you understand that concept, my friends? Because you can get sucked into that, and that will chip at your self-esteem. Joy. There's joy in there. Let's take a look at the bottle. Let's do some joy. For those people who are ready for this, we're going to do a Hindu tradition, kind of like Babaji would do. 3 fingers across the third eye, forehead right there. And they would have a yellow powder that was just enough liquefied. And it might have been goldenrod, golden seal. It might have been soma. I have no idea. Here's another round. And some people, when they do like the third eye mark, they just shoot it straight up. Like the Hare Krishnas oftentimes, they have a line right here. Do you see them? You can kind of see it. It starts right there and it just shoots straight up. Well, guys, that's the kind of crowd you can hang out with if you want to hang out with these guys. Now, here on in the South Pacific, some of the Hawaiians have told me not to be talking so much about the name of this island, and avoid putting up pictures, because, you know, this is our heaven, this is our paradise. We don't want, you know, more people moving in, you know. Tourists are fine because, you know, they pay the bills. They're welcome to come in. So here in the Pacific area, there is abundance, there is surplus, there is giving and loving and understanding. There's true aloha here. And I feel at home here, and some of the elder Hawaiians have recognized that I belong here and have told me straight to my face, you are Hawaiian. You're not Hawaiian blood, but you're Hawaiian because you live on this island. So thank you for being of service to the community, to the Ohana. Thank you for servicing the tourists. When tourists come, I have a great time entertaining them and entertaining me by opening up and just having a conversation with tourists down at the beach. You know, I never know where the subject is going to go, but always they feel like, okay, this nice guy lives here. I kind of like the vacation deal. And somewhere, if it works in the conversation, I give them my business card. Or at least tell them to go to brothersage.com and magic happens. I did have miracles every day. I started this conversation. I had miracles every day. The one that happened today is I'm sitting in a health food store parking lot, and I've learned to keep all your supplies that you need. Be prepared when you live on the island, for anything could happen at any time. So you got to stay present. That means you got to eat right, rest, balance out your energy, right? No caffeine, no sugar, no salt, no drugs. Psst, clean as a whistle. And things will happen. I'm sitting in a parking lot outside a health food store. I don't want to say the name of the health food store because you guys will figure out where I'm at. So I'm sitting in the parking lot. Guy calls me up and says, hey, I want to get a reflexology treatment, and you got any openings? I said, where do you live? He says, I live in so-and-so place. I said, oh my God, I can be there in 8 minutes. I can be there in 10 minutes from where I'm at right now. So I said, all right, why don't you take your time, don't rush it. He said, okay, I'll take a shower, and you know, and okay, great. Well, I'll meet you in 30, 40 minutes. Great. So I connected. He got the treatment of a lifetime, and I'm prepared. I have signs all around my car. It says reflexology, foot massage, mini massage, blah, 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 phone number. So when it's all over, we had a lovely talk. Some of my clients like silence, and some of them really, they're very interested in their health and their wellness, and we have those conversations. And whatever was said in that session landed in him. He called me up. He's going to buy a 5-pack and schedule 2 a week. Darren, hi, I love you. Welcome to the now moment. Where are you dialing in from? I would love to know. I just did a satsang, and the satsang was in the here and the now. So you got to play it back to listen to it. And basically what I'm saying is, you are everything you came here to be right now. You're entitled to everything that you feel valuable in your life. You're entitled to whatever you feel worthy of. Now, I'm entitled to be a multimillionaire, and I started a countdown for anybody who's watching this live stream tonight that you will be a multimillionaire by morning or in the next 24 hours. So you have to start seeing in your mind's eye. Running that race. Who are you as a multimillionaire? How different are you? Are you the same? Are you more giving? Are you more flexible? Are you going to start buying things that you always wanted to buy? How will your life be different? Because that's happening for me right now. So welcome to the Millionaire Club. And you don't have to pay any dues, and there's no obligations. You still get to be a sovereign being on planet Earth and enjoy wealth, prosperity, abundance, and lavishness, riches now. Okay? And this is not connected to anything in the world. This is not connected to Gusara and Nasara. This is not connected to the U.S. Treasury and the stolen gold from the Vatican. Not going to go there. This is not connected to any of that stuff. What it's connected to is you. Psst. And the full you, and the expanded you, and the God being you, and the sovereign you, and the loving, precious, sacred, innocent you. So, there you go. That was part of the talk. And in the middle of all this wealth that's coming through you now is relief and satisfaction for you, my friend. My friends, that's on tap tonight is relief. Relief from the ideas, the patterns in your thinking, and the beliefs that weren't bringing you joy, that weren't bringing you health and harmony, that weren't bringing you prosperity, connection, and freedom. Take a breath. We're past all that now. You see, you've compromised enough in your life. You did. And you may not want to admit it, but we're not even talking about political compromise anymore. We're talking about you've compromised your health and your life and your peace of mind and your abundance without knowing it. You see, we were conned and we were believing that we're separate from our true nature, which is the divine, and that we're limited in any possible way, shape, or form, and that's a lie. You're unlimited, and it doesn't have to take a form, a shape, or any way. Take a breath. Thanks for staying with me, because I don't know what's going to be said until it's said, and this is what a channel does. This is what an instrument does. A messenger, a conduit. And if you've been doing things that bring people together and that mutual cooperation and collaboration produces something brand new and beneficial for humanity, you're a conduit. You're a bridge. You're a matchmaker. They call it a conduit because you can do it, man. If you say you can't do it, yeah, you can't do it. And that's true for everything. The only thing you cannot achieve is what you believe you cannot achieve, and the only thing you cannot heal is what you believe you cannot heal. You got to remember, here's the reality maker or breaker right there. What comes out of your mouth, what comes out of you, is going to determine what's going to show up or what's going to fall away in your life. What's going to irritate you, what's going to bug you, what's going to eat at you, or what's going to delight you and bring you relief and satisfaction and pleasure and joy. Your call. Every single person who watches Brother Sage live streams is going to get heavy doses of reminders how precious you are. Heavy doses of reminder that love is real, and everything else is illusion. Anything that draws you apart from people, anything that pulls you away from your joy and your creativity and your purpose, isn't for you. Drop it, let it go, take another breath, calm yourself down, go walk barefoot, get a hug, massage, whatever it takes. Come back to your senses. See, nobody's going to do it for you because it's your work. You have to do your work. And part of doing your work means to be calm, be centered, be balanced, and be sane. Be sane. Don't play the insane game of what the woke people are doing, or what the sheep people are doing, or what the masses are doing. There's collective agreements, and there's collective consciousness, and there's agreed upon reality that all these people are playing out. And then there's everybody else. And everybody else, hold on, I'm seeing the truth now. There's something in my eye. Everybody else is in whatever stage of adjusting they have to do to set their mind free. Right? And the first thing you want to do is see your choices. Just see your choices. I tell people, stop eating and take a day off from food. Not only will your body get a rest, but you won't be putting any man-made chemicals in your body for a day. And the sooner you can get over to live foods and living foods and raw foods, and I don't mean raw meat and I don't mean raw dairy. I'm talking about true living plant foods, which includes fruits, top of the list, fruits, sprouts, greens, fresh squeezed drinks, juices, shibambu, distilled water. Okay? You can have extra goodies to put in there like marine sea plasma, zeolite, marine sea plasma. You can put in, whatever else you want to add to your diet, but you're not adding it to your diet to fix, change, or alter you. If you do add it to your diet to do that, I can recommend Zen Cleanse. I highly recommend Zen Cleanse and Masterpiece, because they'll get rid of the heavy metals and the forever chemicals. That'll also clear up your mind, because you don't have, and when you do clear out the mucoid plaque in the liver and the gallstones, then your brain works phenomenally better. You know why that is? Because all the toxins that were being reabsorbed into your bloodstream was going up into the brain. And this is why people have brain fog. And they're bipolar and you know, all kinds of things that happen to you. Even autism and Alzheimer's and senility and forgetfulness and schizophrenia and feeling suicidal. All that happens, but it doesn't have to happen, and it's not natural. Nothing since you were born has been natural to us as babies, children, young adults, teenagers, young adults, mature adults, and elders. And the natural way is always going to be the easiest way. Go back to nature. Go back to your nature. Come to an island in the middle of the Pacific and do a retreat with Brother Sage. Give yourself a vacation from your mind. You owe it to yourself. Anybody's coming to this live stream right now. You owe it to yourself for your sanity and calmness and peace and your health and your well-being and your inner child and all that groovy stuff is to take a break from your mind. And all the patterns, all the beliefs, all the chatter, all the information. You know, we're on information overload as it is. You know what I'm talking about. We're on energy overload. You know what I'm talking about. And we're on emotional overload. You can feel me, right? So it's time to take a break from all of that. Come home. Come home to wherever home is inside of you, in your heart, in the still place, in the quiet place, in the 0 point. Come home, my friends. Give up struggle, give up fear, give up hope. Have the greatest faith ever. Believe in yourself, believe in your Creator, and fear will dissolve. Fear isn't real anyway. It's just fun in disguise, and what it really means, the acronym for fear is face everything and rise. See everybody rising now. See everybody finding their way now. Seeing it. Well, how would it be living on a planet of all these people who all are in an open, aware, honest, and loving space like you are? Does anybody have that visualization going on that we all just figure it out and we all get along? And then these other so-called authorities, governments, powers, corporations, they're gone. We've kicked them off planet. We've kicked them out of this dimension. We kicked them out of time and space with humanity. And we've reclaimed our, whatever this thing is we call Earth. This Earth, this Pangaea, this flying pizza, whatever it is, this third dimensional, fifth dimensional, multidimensional, holographic CGI reality that we still have to spend time, for some reason, trying to interpret it. What is reality? What is reality to you? Well, how come if everybody has a different perception of reality, how can 8-something billion people get along if they're all led to believe something else about what is real? And our history and who we are and humanity and so forth and so on. Bottom line, be okay with you. I'm okay. I'm okay. Are you okay? Can you say that as a great mantra tomorrow? Say that tonight 20 times, 30 times. Or do you like the Hindus 108 times? Om Namah Shivaya, 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 and on and on and on 108 times. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Love yourself. You're okay. You did the best you could to get here today. You're okay. Namaste. Blessings.